Hey, oh, hey, yo, 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 welcome to Team RaddTitan, and again, we're joined by the fantastic XM crew. They're really looking after us. So we got Martin over here, the famous female derriere sculptor, and we have Brian, who's they're gonna give us a bit of their time. We're gonna run through this whole section. So we're gonna start off on the Iron Fist, and let's talk about what basically production issues, things that they've done, challenges, obstacles, light ups, features, blah, blah. Let's go on to B. You don't want to hear from me. I'm going to pass you on to my man. Brian, you're right. So, come in.
Yeah. So, as how you would say, yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo.
Yeah, yo. Okay. So, Iron Fist. Well, it's sculpted by the very talented Daniel Bell. You know, everybody loves the stuff he does. Okay, production issues. I think I'll just say one thing. A lot of people is talking about the chicken wing hands. It's the Kentucky Fried Chicken right arm, right?
Love me some KFC.
Right. I think the story behind this was that when we developed this statue, we took reference from one of the artist's pictures where the flames actually went all the way to the biceps. Now, and also because we are doing a change out parts, the only thing we could do was make sure that the light up was only at the fist. The original prototype had the whole fist being light up.
I really preferred that way. Personally, I like the whole arm lit up. Right. But then again, I am not a huge Iron Fist fan. So, nice. Flowery will get you everywhere, my man. So, yeah, I just, aesthetically, I really enjoyed that. I mean, I'm glad that you changed it because I know I've got a lot of friends, big Iron Fist fans, and they are very happy with the changes. So, congratulations on that.
Oh, so that's one of the main things that we faced was deciding whether to keep the flames true to the original concept, and I think we decided to stick to that because we respected the original line art. But apart from that, I think everything else it was quite all right. Did you guys know that the original pose was him kicking downwards towards the floor?
No,
that was one of the. Yeah, he's supposed to be either kicking up or you could change him to kick down.
Yes.
But then we felt that was a bit weird, you know, him kicking the floor. So we managed to, as they say, arm wrestle down Singh and force him to commit.
Well, there must have been more of you than just you two if you took on Sang, man.
To the
whole team.
The entire team, right?
Whole team.
Yeah. So anyway, he gave in, and then we stick to only one flying kick. Now, a lot of people also prefer the full costume version.
I love the
because there's a lot of stretches and everything. But apart from that, I think this piece went pretty alright. I mean, in terms of production, there's no much issues. All good.
The muscle definition on this one is very amazing. As you can see, all the muscle and the veins is beautifully sculpted. So it's one of my favorite pieces for muscle definition alone.
Yeah, he loves himself some muscle man, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Alex is right. He's just whispering in my ear. I don't know if you heard him, but what he said is that, you know, he thinks that Daniel Bell in particular is incredibly talented at sculpting lean, muscular men. It's something that he can excel in, you know. So I think you're right. I mean, I like the green, but I love it, and I think the head sculpt's absolutely outstanding. Stunning head sculpt, really amazing. The mouth and everything else, great job. Let's move on. What we'll do is we'll jump right behind it. Yeah. Now I have this piece coming. I'm a huge. You know, I've been waiting so long. I have not bought an Ironman. I love personally the Mark 7 that you made. I'm a big fan of that piece. But I needed a comment. Oh wow, here we are. Look at that. That's good. Nice. So what we're talking about there then, because that means the body's going to be more solid, more weighty. Yeah? No wires, no messing around. It's exactly how I want light-ups to be. So run me through some of the issues or some of the challenges and what you wanted to achieve with this Ironman piece.
Yeah, sure. I think we can start from the feature actually. We have two upper body, correct, right? So one is more classic looking and then the other one is more modern looking. But both are, I think, categorized as a classic Ironman. As you can see also the head sculpt is very beautifully created. Yeah, and the base has so much detail with the Ultron and then all the damage part. Thing is composition wise is very, very good, and space wise it doesn't take a lot of space. I mean, you can fit in any display cabinet. So yeah, very cool.
Wonderful. Let's move on. We're going to walk round. Okay. So I've got this. Excuse me. Okay, so now again, This is another piece. I've got this in my hotel room. As we speak, this is sitting on the spare bed in between me and Alex. I'm using this as a buffer to ease me from his snoring nightmare at the moment while we stay in Singapore. So, let's talk about this piece. I'm going to try and twist you a little bit here. The base, right? The base, I think, it looks great in person, much better in person than it's come across into photos. Now, I think this is Thor. That's who I think this is. Okay? Now you can confirm or you can deny, but I think that's who this is because I read him and this is as close to him as I've seen. What do you have to say about that?
I'm gonna deny it.
You're gonna deny it?
I'm gonna deny it. Are you gonna deny it?
No comment?
What was the question again?
Is that Thor?
Is that what?
Thor.
I'm gonna deny it also.
We're gonna deny because we don't know who the hell is Thor.
How can you not know that's who he is?
It looks like him, but it may not be him.
Alright, talk to me about this piece.
Well, Beta Ray. He's everybody knows who Thor is, but for Beta Ray build, not a lot of people know. When we decided to do this, it's because he's a fan favorite. Everybody asked for him. But I'll tell you one funny thing. When we did him and we went to China to show the Chinese customers on him, nobody kind of like looked at him. He was like wondering who is this freak.
Yes.
Yeah, because I think only people who read comics will know him. So I think comic readers like him because he's got a great presence in the comics. But he's
powerful, you know that.
He's really powerful. He took down Thor, right?
You know that in the Marvel world, you know where they on the website they have the scoring, and it's out of 42. Okay, the highest score, so Thanos is like 41 out of 42. He's 40. He's only one less than Thanos in the scoring. So he's a very powerful character. Not a lot of people realise, more than Thor, higher rated. So although he's not as popular, he's a very powerful character in that universe.
Well, we should give him a gauntlet then.
Yeah, that's it, he deserves one.
He deserves a gauntlet,
Any challenges, any difficulty with this piece? Any difficulties structurally with this piece, any issues?
No, the issue was mainly, I guess, the balancing of the heavy cape. Because as you know, we don't do fabric cape, so we only do casted solid capes. So this cape is really heavy, so we needed to adjust his body so that it's going to be perfectly aligned and the center of weight is stable, right? And he's going to come with two portraits, a screaming portrait and a close portrait, and also two hammers.
Stormbreaker and Ultimate Thor hammer.
That's right.
Yes. Hey. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so what we have here, we've got Lady Sif. Okay. I was surprised by this piece. I saw some photos, some early renders and stuff, and I'm very happy with what I can see. Very vibrant piece. I know that you love the bump, so we'll get straight on. Did you sculpt this?
No, I did not. But I can speak for the sculptor, I guess. He did a very good job with the first Lady Sif, but then we see, actually we bring it to the studio, and then we still feel that there are some areas that we can improve on, especially the face and then the armors area. So what we did is we resculpted some part of the body, and then resculpted the face, resculpted the hair. So there's a lot of iteration on this one. So this is what we came up with, and I think currently the face is looking quite beautiful, and also the complexity in the armors is really good now. So it doesn't look like it's plain anymore, but it has more complexity and overall quite nice composition from what you see here.
Yeah, I think one thing to especially note, if you compare it with Beta Bear build, real build, right? You can see that all the details of the clothes, the leather, everything is very detailed. There's a lot of texture on it. So I think it's one thing that surprised me a lot, because usually it's a little bit hard to produce these details using cold cast porcelain, but I think in this case the factory did a great job.
Completely agree. I think it's fantastic. Huge improvements on the portraits especially. Okay, now we're going to jump on, we're going to grab, we're going to go into the Winter Soldier. This is actually my preferred pose. The gun's okay, I like the guns. There's something about this, I think the flow of it, the direction of it, I think that for knife fighting, it's almost Israeli Krav Maga style,
yes.
Knife fighting style. So I was really impressed with this, super impressed. Very reasonably priced this. Retailing at 890 Singapore dollars. In English money, it's stupid money. Alex has ordered it, and he ordered it because it's great, but also the Hebrew in him cannot resist them type of prices. I mean, that's about £400 English money. You can't buy premium format for that. You can't. It's not possible. This is a very, very reasonable, unbelievably priced item. Tell me about, I mean, I love the fact that he's with Cap. It's a great complement each other very, very well. Tell me about, you know, what you were thinking, the concept of this piece, what you were planning for, and the execution, how you got there.
I think when we worked with Hive on this, right, we were thinking, you know, Winter Soldier is known to be quite kind of like a madman for a period of time. He's kind of brainwashed, he's madman, he's a killer. And so we had a fight about whether he's going to be carrying guns or he's going to be carrying a knife, you know, and after a lot of discussion we decided why not just do both. But the problem with...
same way.
Yeah, the same way, just do both. Now the challenge was then, how do you do it such that the body, when you switch out the hands, is going to look still natural, holding the gun and holding the knife. So it took some time to tweak this pose, but I think it's the perfect pose where, you know, holding the two guns up, carrying the knife, it's all going to fit in nice to the body. So that was a key challenge for us for this statue. But apart from that, I think it was very smoothly done with the sculptor. We have no production issues, and personally, I think maybe the hands could be a bit more chrome, a bit more shiny. But that's just my personal opinion, right?
Yeah, I agree. Concur. Yeah, if you can get it a shade or so brighter, definitely. I mean, it's not like Cable. That's the thing. Winter Soldier's his arm is very much like almost glowing in a way. You see, Cable's not. It's not really like that. There's a lot more mechanics. Okay, this is one of the stars for me. It's sculpted by Caleb. Let's move on to Thor, shall we? So
when it's ladies, Martin does the talking. When it's ladies, Martin has the talking, right?
Right. So I think this is the first time we see Thor, right? And yeah, she's in a very dynamic pose, so she's in attacking pose. This is actually sculpted by Caleb, so he got a very great detail here. And what I can say is some part of this is probably still in WIP, so we still gotta tweak some part here and there. But all you can see in here is the idea. We're still gonna keep the idea, probably tweak some part of the paint and the sculpt as well. But yeah, this is more or less what you gotta get with Lady Thor. Thor.
Are there any switch outs for this piece? Any heads or any? I haven't seen over the 2 days. There's not been much. Is it you still waiting on?
Not at the moment. We're developing it. It's still work in progress. There might be another head. We're thinking about the switch out because the issue with switch out is the cloak on the back. If you switch out the cloak on the back, could do a lot of paint scratching. So we're doing a lot of tests right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't even have thought about that. That's a great point. It's a great point to make. Super dynamic, this piece. It's probably one of the most textured sculpts I've seen here. It's very, very impressive. Yes, great job, gentlemen. And I really don't like to say this, but again, the next piece, Caleb's done again, and I think he's probably topped it. It is probably this is one of my favourites, and I came very close to buying it. I've still got a bit of time that I might change my mind. So let's go on. So this is the Moon Knight. Now this has had a rave response online. Everyone's going crazy about this piece. Tell me about it.
Well, I have to admit that when we first took on this project, I didn't know who is Moon Knight.
I don't know who he is.
I don't know who he is.
I still want it.
I thought he looked really cool, and when I saw the work in progress by Caleb, I was just blown away. I was just blown away with the detailing on the mask, on all the texturing. Okay. I would say that one of the hardest things about Moon Knight is the color. Yeah. Because, you know, it's quite hard to color him white and silver at the same time to make him look like he's like glowing and popping. This is how he appears in the comics, right? But I think in this case, Singh has got a very nice blend of both white and grey and silvers, including adding the textures at the back of the cape. Because the first thing to say about pure white costume character is that it can look very plain and it looks like there's no definition, there's no depth. But I think this one was done really well. Look at the details of the gauntlet and also the boots. We make sure that we want to give it a lot of different slight tones so it really stands out.
Yeah, but even the hand. I mean, just this alone, this part of the hand. I mean, this. When you see this up close, you can see there's like silvers, greys, there's metallic colours, matte colours. There's so much happening. I mean, look at that, the inside of the palm, how it catches the light like that. That's absolutely genius. That's absolutely genius.
It's actually just dirt, dude.
What's that?
It's just dirty.
Dirty, okay, I'll give it.
No, but
I'll put it on that way, yeah?
But
No.
yeah, Sing did a great job on this, man. I mean, usually Sing does a really piss poor job, but okay, this is one of the better ones.
All right, thanks, boys.
Daniel.
I'm surrounded. Okay. Want to say massive thank you again to Brian. Massive thank you again to Harry for helping us out, making sure, Martin. Sorry, apologies. So many. There's so many people. So really great job. You know, excellent showing. Very impressed. Thank you for the time. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Peace.